Wow. Oh. That. It's probably good. I can do this as well, but honestly, it's not much of a difference. I mean, that's not my face. Let's see. It's like right there. Yeah, wow. Just some BioShock 2. I'm feeling like playing some BioShock 2, so I'm obviously not gonna play off stream. So I'm just gonna play a little bit. Content file lock. That's my favorite error that I'm getting lately on my downloads on Steam. It's very cool. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, we're probably just gonna probably do 2 levels. Cause unless I stream again later, I do have some stuff that I want to do. Yeah. Cause let's see. I'm probably gonna leave here at the latest in like 2 hours at the latest. So yeah, I can do 2 level 2 hours. I can definitely do 2 level 2 hours, but we're probably not gonna do more than that. But again, if we come back later, maybe, maybe. Wow, BioShock 2. Violin goes crazy in this game. Even just like the menu music is like haunting. Love it. It's actually like so good. I love the music in this game. It is just mostly violin going crazy for the for the entire soundtrack. Yeah, okay, we're going. Oh, game crash? Nope. I was just clicking out apparently. Okay, alright, Pauper's Drop. Um, I can restart it so we can hear the audio log again, but I'm just gonna tell you what happened. We got stopped by one of those big chunky guys, right? He like jumped up onto our train, but I actually don't think that's like what broke it. It's that the mayor of Pauper's Drop, Gracie, has just ceased the train travel basically. Um, which is interesting that they can do that, because then it kind of asks, well, should Sophia be able to disable all of it? Maybe, maybe. But I I can definitely see. Well, Gracie is like the mayor of this specific part, and she's local to the train track thing, so it makes sense that she could at least disable this part. So Sinclair's like, yep, you gotta go get her key, her little genetic key, the same thing that we get from Andrew Ryan in the first game. And once we use that genetic key, we can re-enable the thing. Yeah, so what's my filter on? I do have a filter on this game, just that it brightens it up a little bit. Hold on. My game filters are not here. Oh, I updated my driver. That's probably why it's not on. I literally can't see a difference right now. That's because there are none on. Hold on. I think it's dynamic vibrance. No, it's details. That's what it is. Why are you fighting me, game? Okay, whatever. It's not letting me put filters on, but that's okay. I don't need it for this game. Not like BioShock 1, where I literally couldn't see anything. We already checked all this, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, we didn't check that. We loot in here yet? Oh. We're not gonna break that yet, just because we don't need the med kit. Okay. Oh. So we gotta go find Gracie. We gotta get her genetic key so we can keep the train moving. Is that actually? Got the Rapture Blues. Dissatisfied, low on pep, worried about money, don't know where to turn. All Dr. Lamb's offices. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever read that before. Talented, popular, energetic, smart. Take our unique aptitude test to find out just how special you are. Test your DNA in the state-of-the-art facility. Interesting. Hi. See, and then, so the fire can spread to nearby enemies, even before you get the upgrades from Incinerate. The difference is that, like, the enemies literally have to come in contact with each other, and then it will spread it. And then, obviously, they also don't get that initial burst of damage that you normally get from this. We should use our machine gun then if we are full. I do still have telekinesis, right? Yep, I'll take that. Okay, and our wallet is full. So we should buy some stuff. The problem is we're honestly doing fine right now. Hi.
Remember you monster.
Hi.
You stole Eleanor from me. Twisted
It
that
is
baby
late.
girl
Can
into
I
a
put my
thing
foot
so
on?
sick it can't even die. And now you come swanning
Sounds
into
like
my
money.
neighborhood looking for me. Wrong turn, Tin Daddy. When we hang you from a street light and you choking out your last.
Oh, it does pause. Like all of those in this game when you go into this. So yeah, Gracie has a connection with Sophia that we'll learn more about as we go through this level and we get some audio logs and such. But yeah, so obviously Sophia's like, hey, no, you need to stop him, right? He's trying to steal Eleanor. So that is that's where we're at right now. That is what she knows about us and what we know about her. Hi, am I gonna fight you now or should I fight you at the end of the level once I have some more stuff? I mean, I'm not gonna get much more stuff actually. I might get a new gun on this level actually somewhere, I think, but oh, actually I know what I get later. I'm gonna wait then. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until later to fight that dude, because there's something that we're gonna get that's important. Also, see, look, here we go. Electro Bolt is actually useful, because when you upgrade it, it chains to nearby enemies, so you can stun like 4 or 5 enemies at once. That's pretty good. Decoy 1 is not good, but Decoy 2 is actually not bad, because Decoy 2 in this game reflects damage back at enemies. Not bad. Winter Blast has the same problem as it does in BioShock 1, where you lose the loot when you kill enemies, so that's kind of an L. Winter Blast really isn't all that good. Here's the other thing, too, is that in BioShock 1, you can basically get everything on one playthrough. It's entirely possible. Like, you can, as long as you find every machine, we upgraded every single gun, right? I think we maxed out every gun in that game. If not, we missed like 1 or 2, but we got almost every upgrade, and we got almost every plasmid upgraded. The difference is, yeah, in this game, you cannot do that. There's no way. You can upgrade, like I said, I think you can upgrade all the guns to max except for 2 if you skip all the upgrades on 2 of them. So basically, skipping 6 upgrades total. And then plasmid-wise, I think you can only afford maybe 4 maxed out. Maybe 5. But, yeah, I think like 4 maxed out-ish. 4 or 5 maxed out. The rest of them you cannot afford. But this game is New Game Plus. The other side of that, though, is I don't think the New Game Plus in this game is handled super well. Just because you are starting off super overpowered. And really, you only need to go through, like, maybe 3 levels on New Game Plus, and then you'll probably have everything capped out. So I think that it would have been wiser to space it out so, like, 2 full playthroughs get you everything, and I think that would have been probably the sweet spot. Or just make it so that enemies are more difficult on New Game Plus, because that's what the Dead Space remake does, and I think Dead Space remake does a great job on New Game Plus, because you can only, like, you can't even get close to maxing out everything in that game in one playthrough. But then in New Game Plus, it introduces higher difficulty enemies than are in the base game. So I think that game does it very well, and I like Dead Space remake. I think it's great. Sorry, I was talking about plasmids. Cyclone Trap. Cyclone Trap is great in this game. Like I said earlier, or like I said when we were playing BioShock 1. Cyclone Trap, you place this bitch down, super dirt cheap. Somebody walks over it, they get flung into the air and CC'd for a good like 5 or 6 seconds, and if they hit anything, even just falling back down, they take a good chunk of damage. But especially if they hit something on their way up, they are having a bad time. Telekinesis too, so you can throw things hard. It's just more damage when you throw stuff. This one's okay. It's not bad. It's okay. Telekinesis 3 is where it gets spicy, and you can pick up regular-sized enemies even when they're alive, and you can throw them at other enemies, and it's fun. That's it for the actual plasmas. The rest of these are just gene tonics, but Headhunter's good. Headhunter increases headshot damage. We want that, and Eve Saber's also really good. We want both of those. For right now, we have excess money. We'll buy some auto hack. Oh, we can only buy one. Yeah, okay, we'll buy some trapper too then. Why am I getting so many things right now? Hi. How you doing? We're good. We're vibing. You're alright. Actually, I might just fight this dude now. We're gonna do that. And I have a dude with me as well. Let's start on these first. Ooh, why did we do that? Whoops. I'm just throwing at these guys. Obviously this guy's ranged, so he's not going to be nearly as perceptible? Perceptible? Is that the word I'm thinking of? He's not going to, like, fall for these, well, actually just right in the middle of him, so that's fine. He's going to have a bad time. Also, I can throw this dude's, grenades back at him when he throws them at me, and they actually should deal a nice chunk of damage, so hopefully he throws another one out real quick and I can show you. If not, oh, he's just gonna die. That works too. Bodied. Let's go! Woohoo! Hi, you're coming with me. Ooh. Also, like, all the character models, and just the models of everything in this game are so much better than BioShock 1. Like, even just the guns in this game look fucking awesome. And, like, yeah, the models of the Big Daddies, Little Sisters, everything is just, like, looks better. Yeah, sure, I'll buy one of these, and I'll grab the money from over here that we... Oh, there's some over here, too. Yep, I'll take that, thank you. Oh, that's right, the money is, I can get after, that's fine. Let's just, start this. Let's start with the drill, actually, because this thing is capped. There's something cool, too, where, like, yeah, each level, whoever's, like, if there's somebody that's, like, in charge of the level, they're gonna be the one that's talking to you, which I think is pretty cool. When you try and, like, get Little Sisters or do stuff in the level, they'll comment on it sometimes. So like, Incinerate's good, but there is just, like, water right there, so it's not nearly as good. So I'll probably just take Electro Volt. Also, I totally said I was gonna wait to fight that dude, because I get something that's useful later in this level, but it's not the end of the world. It's not a significant, like, disadvantage that I killed him first. It would have been better if I didn't, but, again, it's okay. Good. Alright, let's go. Also, I don't think I addressed it, but obviously there is the option to sacrifice Little Sisters, right? Just like there's in the first game. The difference is, obviously in this game you can also pick them up and, like, do the gathering. But you can also just, like, sacrifice them instantly when you get them, if you just don't want to interact with the system at all. Obviously you're gonna get a... I keep saying obviously. Let me try that again. You are definitely gonna get a lot more Atom if you bring them around and you do the harvesting. But if you just don't want to do it, you can sacrifice them. And you can also sacrifice them at any time after you start, like, gathering too. Well, like, once you finish gathering, after you put them down, you can also sacrifice them, is what I'm trying to say. Is this where I get my baby? My favorite? My princess? Yep. Yoink. 0047. So, the double barrel in this game, absolutely fucks. It is definitely the best thing in this game. At least, what I said that about stuff in BioShock 1 as well. So we will probably end up testing a little bit, but you know, the shotgun is absolutely awesome in this game. It feels like you're hitting him with 12 gauge to the face. Where in the first game it felt like that at first, but then that kind of falls off as you keep going. And then yeah, your little sister will also comment on stuff that you do as well, which is kind of interesting. So like if you light enemies on fire, sometimes she'll say stuff about like fire or lighting them on fire. Also, I think we still have that upgrade, so I'll pick those up. Yeah, just interesting little stuff like that. Let's see, I'll take that too. The money is still capped out, so I'm gonna have to go buy some stuff. So shit's making me kind of sick right now, I can't lie. Yeah, we'll stop. Not stop playing though. Oh, I just drank so much more alcohol. Oh yeah, okay, this shit's making me a little sick right now, actually. Hold on. Oh, I definitely buy some buckshot. I don't know, buy some of that. Can you finish spinning, please? There we go, thank you. Yeah, we should use a machine gun as well. Where do you have money? You have money? Yep. Anybody else? I don't think so. I'm thinking of somewhere else, but there's another place we can break the lock off the front door, and you can just leave out that way. Okay, where have we not checked here yet? We haven't gone up on top of the building, on top of this building. We haven't checked in here yet. Also, the code for the clinic was 0047, right? Okay.
Religious rights, Doctor? You're free to kneel before whatever tribal fetish you favor in the comfort of your own home. But in Rapture, liberty is our only law. A man's only duty is to himself. To imply otherwise, therefore, is criminal.
Ask yourself, Andrew, what is your great chain of progress but of faith? The chain is a symbol for an irrational force guiding us towards ascension. No less mystic than the crucifixes you seize and burn.
I didn't talk because it's interesting. Like, that is honestly interesting that Andrew Ryan was to the point of, like, yeah, you can have your own religion, but if it's in public, you can't do that. That's kind of crazy. It's interesting. I don't think Hacker's Light's actually good, but Sports Boost is basically worthless.
My folks lived in the St. Louis
So we're gonna learn
Hoover
about racing.
and the drop is worse by a mile. Nobody's supposed to live down here. City pissing on us. Never try. Ryan doesn't care and Fontaine's a damn crook. But Dr. Lamb cares. We're still people to her.
Actually.
She's offering free mental counseling
Yeah, I
on
can go first.
Sundays. When I
No,
go,
I'll
I
play
can
it as
see that
intention.
She's got a plan for Rapture. And for me.
Basically, I can go that way and get all the stuff I need ahead of time. This game will let you do that. Like, you can get... Because something's going to happen here in a second where it's like, oh, you need to go get something else to get through. But I can just go that way and get it. But I'll let it play out as normal just so you can see what happens. Or get the regular voice lines.
Gracie says, piss off and die, shit.
Well, sport, I guess Gracie's home. But that big lug just dropped half my damn hotel in your way. Now, to break through that mess, I expect you're gonna have to work out how he got so burly. Find yourself a genetic research camera, son. You can pick up any number of tricks from a splicer with one of those. Try the pawn shop downtown.
So that's obviously the thing I was talking about, where it's like, oh, I'm going to get an item on this level that is going to be useful if I was waiting, and then I can research the Big Daddy, but it's fine. Oh, I was going to say, fun fact, I actually just, I'm taking a history class right now, and I learned why they're called Hoovervilles. They're called Hoovervilles after President Hoover, who was the president during the early years of the Great Depression, and he just kind of he didn't decide to do nothing, but he definitely had way too much faith that the system would autocorrect itself. So people started to very heavily dislike him and his policies, and they started calling basically these shanty towns, right? These like destroyed or like set up camps, call them Hoovervilles, basically to be like, oh yeah, he's the one that's causing this. Just an interesting fact that I learned. Oh, that's fine. I can grab one alcoholic drink without it actually giving me the dizzy thing. But I really don't want to, because it's fine, I'm just gonna ignore him. This one we can pause though. Do this. Do this. He's gonna charge me. Damn it. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm trying to ignore him because I know already that if I kill this dude, it's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass to basically I have to use my camera on I think 3 of these guys, I think it's 3 of them. So if I kill this one, I have to go find 3 others for sure. Versus if I let him live, I only have to find 2 more. This is the wrong way. Ow. Excuse me, pardon me. If you wouldn't mind, I'm just gonna scoot past it. Thank you. Nope, I'm just vibing, just doing my own thing. Don't even worry about me. I'm just not even don't mind me. There we go. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing.
That thing's a miracle in Technicolor, kid. Works like a movie camera. Start the film rolling before you open fire on a splicer, and then anything you hit him with tells you more about his DNA. Let's give it a dry run. That's it, son. Camera spits out a prize once in a while as you learn what makes a splicer tick. Now, find one of those big old brutes and take him out on film. Before long, you'll be able to brush aside that mess at the hotel.
There you go. You didn't die, right?
What do they expect? You keep enough drug stash in this clinic to slice up a rhinoceros. Of course every poor soul in a drop's gonna start beating down your door. It's my job to think up a new key code to keep them out. Seems like every other day now. Nuts. I'll mull it over for a while at the fishbowl diner.
Where is this guy? Oh, so yeah, so a few things of note compared to BioShock 1. One, the most important thing, no film. You just have unlimited, so you don't need to be like, oh no, I need to make sure I'm buying film, or I shouldn't record this guy because I'm running out of film. This is just, no, as soon as you see somebody, you might as well start recording him. And then yeah, you can also take just pictures of dead bodies, but in general you're using this to record, and the more varied attacks that you do during the like recording, the higher points you're gonna get for the research. There we go, fighting splicers. This is gonna be a lot of it's still equally important in this game as it is in BioShock 1. Like, research is really good because you get bonus damage, right? Bonus damage is awesome. But I don't think it's as important in this game, but it's also just like it doesn't ruin combat flow because you just click it right before the fight and then you actually fight. Very cool. Okay, we'll grab this. This. I'm not gonna put her down yet, just because I want to finish exploring this whole area. Where'd this dude go? Where'd this bozo go?
You shall be staying with Aunt Gracie.
Mommy, don't go.
Eleanor, you are better than that. Do you remember what I told you?
I am very special.
That's right. And what else?
I was born to change the world.
Yes. And when Mummy returns home, the world will be very different indeed. She will make it ready for you.
There's a weapon up here. Okay, well, listen to this next audio log. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. That's why I'm not talking too much.
Clients. Atlas and Ryan start going at it hot and heavy, and all my business dries up. Used to be easy. Put the eye on some spliced up dame's wandering husband and rake in the dough. Now it's got so bad I had to put my camera in Hocket King Pawn. Makes a guy consider splicing up himself. If I had 2 dimes to rub together, that is.
So obviously a bunch of these were supposed to be hints as to where to find the items, but I immediately knew where everything was, so. Let's see if I, okay, cool, take a picture of you. Where did the big dude go? Did he actually die somewhere? No, just haven't found his body. Where the fuck did he go? Like really, he's just gone. Yeah, check that building. I cleared this out already, right? No, I did not. Hi. Also, I didn't comment on the shotgun upgrades yet. So obviously there's a basic just damage upgrade, which I think just saws the barrel off a little bit. Which, that actually increased damage? No, I don't think so, but
Dr. Lamb,
definitely wider spread.
I came down here to sing and to start a family, but I just don't fit with these people. Look at you. You fit with them.
Grace, in Ryan's rapture, I am the pariah. You and I share unpopular ideas, but I wonder, how devoted are you to the rapture people? If you wish to know more, wear this butterfly brooch at our next session. If not, no harm done. We shall never speak of it again.
I cleared out all that up there. I cleared out over here, right? That's what I was saying, because I keep getting interrupted. I guess I kind of keep interrupting myself because I'm playing the audio logs, but the shotgun has just the regular damage upgrade, but then it also has a capacity upgrade, and you're like, well, it's a fucking double barrel. How does that work? And it's basically the same thing as the revolver in the first game, where it adds like a whole new little compartment to it. So I can just let these guys fight him, and I still get research as well, which is nice. Yeah, so it has like 3 rotating cylinders to each side, and then there's a Tesla upgrade at the end, which basically gives it the effect of Electro Bolt every time you shoot it, which is pretty nice. Not super necessary, but it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm already using the shotgun so much, so I might as well take the free bonus upgrade. And it's especially nice against big daddies, right? Because you actually can stun them with Electro Bolts. So it's like 3 Electro Bolt effect every shot. It's pretty hot. Yeah, we cleared out all this. Okay, so this whole
Remember, son,
top bit is
without using
good to
that
go.
research camera, we can't get to Gracie, and that means we're stuck here. Get one of those big apes on film, then work him over.
I cleared out this bottom, right? Yeah. Just making sure I got everything. We cleared this out. This is just where you get the camera. There's a hyper right there. Right? Yeah. Let's see. Anything else of importance here? Anything in here to loot? I don't think so. We are gonna take this. Thank you. And I think there's an audio log over here that I didn't grab it yet. So we'll play this audio log.
This is it.
Anything out here? That's the way we're supposed to get. Okay. And we will go ahead and start this.
By Mr. Ryan's rules. Then he asks me to sink my own cash reserves into the banks to give
The monster has taken another of our children, family. He would turn her from us just as he did to Eleanor. Show this thing what befalls the boogeyman when he steps into our garden.
I have no family, and no time for friends.
So this is like the only downside. It's kind of cool actually. I don't remember knocking that off. Don't scare my cash now. What? That was cool that she knocked off part of the sign. I don't actually remember that. And then yeah, see, so there's it's kind of like BIoshock 1, right, where you can get buried upgrades by killing these people. They're not all just gonna be the same, like just damage buff ones. But yeah, we are gonna just try and max out all the upgrades with the crossbow, because obviously damage buffs are good. Hot take. Everybody likes damage buffs. I don't even think that was increased damage toward them. I think that was just flat increased damage. I don't know if I remember that either. I was assumed that it was just increased damage toward, but I didn't say. Hold on. Let's see. Also, this is beautiful. We have a research page. Holy shit. No, okay, it is increased damage toward. So we can actually also see what the final upgrades are as well. Slowed security response, that kind of sucks. Increased damage is good. Thrifty hacker is okay. I think it's just decreased prices of hacked machines. Checking in. Let's see what else. Double ammo destroyed security is actually kind of nice. Deadly machines tonic. I think all your hacked machines deal more damage, which is okay. But definitely, I think we do actually want that double ammo and destroyed machines. And then the rest of these are okay. We want the damage buff, obviously. Yeah, we're pretty much good to go here. There's a thingy. I saw it there. There's. I mean, there's getting a lot of hand on the hack this guy. I don't actually remember if hacking gives you discounts by default in this game. I assume it does, because it does in first game. But regardless, I mean, you always want to hack it just to get the extra items. I mean, it has to, right? Otherwise, what's the point of hacking it? Oh, hi. Thank you. Okay, we will go ahead and go do the objective now. Oh, actually, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that way doesn't go with her. What am I actually doing? My nose died. Okay. Alright, let's keep going.
Using that camera is a bit like telling a joke. Each time you tell it the same way, it gets a little more stale, so you gotta change it up to keep it fresh.
Yeah, you know what? That's fine. I'll do this. So somebody is probably thinking, well, you already have a little sister. Why are you fighting this dude? That's because you can actually just leave him here. Pretty much the same thing as the first game, right? You can just, once you kill the big daddy, the little sister will stay. Shoot through this little gap. You can shoot through here too, but you're gonna have a hard time, yeah, they'll just sit here, and you can just come back for them. So there's no downside to killing them now. Especially since I have the research camera now. Oop. I'm pretty sure like the menu won't even come up, right? And also you cannot research little sister in this game. It's not a thing. The subject is mostly out of frame. What am I talking about? Which I think I prefer. It is kind of goofy just taking pictures of like non-combatants, and it's just like, okay. When the whole point is, yeah, you're supposed to be like learning more about, I guess learning more about them, right? So it's like, kind of. Do I want to go this way yet? Yeah, okay, sure. Oh no, for like I thought that was the other gun that you get from the Big Daddy. Which I thought we got later, which I'm sure we can get later.
This stuff, it's newsman pay dirt.
What if I go for it? He's gonna interrupt it.
Making a move against Sophia Lamb, and they want to cut me in on the action. They're building a case that Lamb's a closet pinko, sort of an undercover thing. So I cozy up to this guy Wales, who works for Lamb, making like I want to join up. Then I find out whether he grew his beard for Jesus or Karl Marx.
Stanley Poole is also going to be an important
There's
character
one
later
of
on.
those big goons now. Start your camera rolling on him, and then let him have it.
Oop. Yeah, so we got Drill Dash, and Drill Dash is sick.
at you, sport. A regular junior shutterbug. And it appears you've picked up a new trick from that big galoot. Now get back to the Sinclair Deluxe and just bust through that mess blocking your way.
Game. Okay. Sorry, a lot of things happening at once right here. Point is, Drill Dash. Drill Dash is cool. We like Drill Dash. It's basically, think about the bouncers, right? The bouncers in BioShock 1, how they would do the charge with their drill. That's what you can do now. Very cool. Yeah, it's super useful. It's it's just kind of great. Yeah, rescue. It's just like instead of sitting there having to drill them to deal like decent damage with the drill, you can just dash at them from a distance and hit them once, and it's pretty nice. It's also great because then you can close the gap on them and then switch to the shotgun and just blow their fucking face off. And that works out pretty well as well. Let's see, are you actually gonna call little sister? Is there another one? There's another level you might call her. Nope. Yeah, I was like, I don't think you can when one is going in. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna let him. I can research this guy as well. If I really wanted to be like five-head about it, I could research this guy and fight him without a little sister so that it definitely spawns another one that will have a little sister, but it's just like spending resources slightly early so that I can get that research done earlier, but it's not actually much of a benefit. Some Big Daddies. Also, yeah, all the Big Daddies are in one category, except I think the Alpha series are in a different category. But yeah, drill damage, increased damage, increased damage. I don't remember what arms race does. I guess we'll find out. Slowed security responses, just sure. I mean, it's a free bonus. It's fine. Increased melee damage is okay-ish. Armored Shell 2 is great though. I mean, it's not as good as it is in the first game, right? Where it's like almost necessary, but it's just a nice like 10-15% damage reduction. It's good. Compared to that game, it's like fucking 50% or something like that. Those two stacked together had to be like at least 50% damage reduction. Also, Hypnotize kind of sucks. I'm not gonna use it. I can equip it if somebody really wants to see the little animation that plays, right? Like the little tutorial video, because those are cute. But I don't generally like Hypnotize plasmids or stuff like that in games that like turns enemies against each other. Shoot real quick. Oh, you shoot her in the back. Where'd you go? I'm gonna zap that guy. Also, I know Sinclair says if you keep attacking them and like you want to do it a different way each time, but I'm pretty sure that's not true. In terms of the actual quality like that it gives you of your recording, I'm fairly certain that's not true. The only thing is if you only hit them with one kind of damage during each recording. So like if I started recording an enemy right now and I only used a machine gun to kill them, I'm pretty sure that's like a B. It might even be a C. But as long as I use two different attacks, like forms of damage on them, it should give me an A. Regardless of like, even if I use the same combo of like Incinerate and Shotgun every single time, it should still give me an A. Also, we can already get the Shotgun upgrade, which is kind of nice. I think we should get the Shotgun upgrade because it's fucking awesome. Yeah, we need the Shotgun upgrade. See, now we have this cool steampunk fucking rotating cylinder on this bad boy. Gracie.
That's it. We have to close down the limbo. Bomb goes off in that fancy place uptown and everybody panics. Pulls their money out of the banks. A whole city tugging on the same dollar bill. So the banks fold. And maybe 1 in 10 got their savings out. Who's gonna come here mean Nightingale about how broke they are? How am I gonna provide for little Eleanor?
It's pretty interesting, huh? Yeah, sure. Let's see if this Big Daddy has. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. I already killed the Big Daddy with the other little sister. That's right. I gotta pick her up. I'm taking a picture here. Probably. Might as well just keep this out. all the time. I want to use it before I fight everybody, so until I've started maxing people out, then obviously I can start being less stringent about making sure I record everybody, but there's definitely a thingy to my left. There's also a camera up there, but it's okay, it's out of view. This one, however, is not out of view.
The paradise of Andrew Ryan was most unkind. She spoke against him in song, and he had her blacklisted. It left her penniless. But in the family, she has found hope, a reason to draw breath. Ask yourself, Delta, do you deserve to take it from her?
Yep. But yeah, you can see how much I fucking played this game. I literally was like, oh yeah, there's a turret right here for sure, 100%. I've played quite a good chunk of this game. What is it? You can basically re-roll the random looting with Scrounger, but I just forget to do it most of the time. Like, it's not actually bad. I think it's probably useful if you're getting bad shit, but like, I'm so brainless in this game when it comes to like just picking shit up. The only thing I'm like, okay, if it's alcohol, I don't want it. Everything else, I'm just like hit E instantly. Just give me whatever it is. So I'm not like reading any of it. Just like anything is good, like to pick up. So it's not like you are looking. It's not like something like Fallout 4, right? Where Fallout 4 is like, oh, I only need a certain type of scrap, so I need to see what this item is. It's literally just like press E and just take everything they have, regardless of what it is. The only time that you lock onto somebody. The only time you don't want to do that again is if it's alcohol or cigarettes, because then there's a downside. But, you want to poke your head out? No. We're getting stuck. There we go. See, I even got an A for that one. That's what I'm saying. It's not that hard to get good grades in recording this. But oh yeah, obviously Gracie was the singer at that club we were at, and she was saying that a bomb went off uptown. That basically just like everything, like nobody's coming here anymore. And then also there was a economic crash. I don't think it's related to the Great Depression. I doubt it, because there's a whole different economy down here. But
like somebody named Wales is starting up worship services down in Siren Alley. Believe it or not, all faiths and creeds welcome. They says they got big promises, salvation, immortality, a way out of here. I don't care how crazy it sounds. A way out of rapture's music to my ears. Next Sunday morning, I'll be there.
It's also interesting as well, right? Where it's kind of also showing, even before Rapture like fell, the full like collapse of like just everything falling apart and everybody killing each other. Rapture definitely was not a perfect place. It was not this utopia. People definitely disagreed with how Rapture was set up. I'm trying to make sure I got everything here. Yeah, I already went through here. I'm gonna pick this little sister real quick. Also, I can just like record this Big Daddy without fighting him. I'm just not gonna get very many. Like, I'm gonna get a dog shit score, but it's better than. Oh, I finished researching him. Ignore that.
The Tin Daddy is not a man. It is half dog and half devil, made by Andrew Ryan to condemn our children to a walking death.
Here, can you shoot at me? He does not want to aggro him. Come on. Damn, I'm getting like barely any points for this at all. Here, shoot at me. There we go. And then it even shows you what kind of damage it's detecting on the left side, so that's showing enemies fighting each other that aren't you. Still gonna do for that. Wow. I didn't go in here yet, did I? Like a drug lab in here. Yep.
Oh, don't worry, darling. They'll be back.
I already got an A just from that. So you can get an A+, and that was 3 different types of damage. That was fire plus the rivet gun plus melee. This is where the turret is that I hacked. Oh no. No, that's the next number.
This Lamb woman's powers of manipulation are almost scary. Her people are using the girls from the surface to gather Adam from Lamb's followers. It's in the blood. And eventually they give themselves over. Like dying is an honor. I'd almost feel sorry for them if they didn't have my daughter. I'm going to find Lamb and take Cindy back one way or another.
So this guy's story is interesting. Mark. We will never see Mark in person in this game. However, we will find all his audio logs, and his story is an interesting one. Actually, that's not true. I think we do see Mark in person. Now that I think about it. Filing going crazy. Yeah, finish my research on you. On you. I should look out for lead heads. What are you trying to take a picture of? Oh, I'm just gonna the drill is, like I said, every weapon's viable in this game, so if you want to do a full drill run, you very easily can. I even said that there is a tonic that removes all your other weapons, but greatly reduces the cost of the drill and your plasmids. So if you want to be like a melee mage, you can do that. But honestly, I don't even think you need it. I think you can use it, like do a drill run without that. Let me make sure I don't hit this dude. Because I've already researched him, so there's literally gonna be no advantage if I fight him. Like, it's not the end of the world if you aggro Big Daddy in this game, because you can research her, right? You can still get the benefits of that. But, aggroing one that you've already researched is absolutely just worthless. There's no advantage. I've been up here yet. I don't think so. Oh, yes, I have. How do I get over there? Is there a way through? I don't think so. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, here's the other body that we have to do. I've been up here. No, right? And there's no reason to drop in here. I've been inside.
I know who my true friends were. Out from hiding, thief.
Just give me 1 second. Thank you. Stop. See, and then I don't even know that counted as like a lot of research points. So maybe if you hit them with like interactables in the environment, that's worth more.
Do you remember what you told me, Bill? A marketplace of ideas. That was you. If I submit to the debates with Lamb, we defang her. I've done so. And have you been to Pauper's Drop, Bill? Listen. Between each song, these Oblomovs hand out her manifesto. Her face adorns every wall. Saint Lamb. You made her, McDonough. And now, convince the council to sponsor her silence.
Sorry, I'm letting the audio log play. If people don't want me to like be silent in the audio logs, I can, but I think it's interesting to hear, and then I'll comment on them afterwards. Yeah, so Ryan was basically saying he tried to do it the right way, right? He tried to debate her, but people still agreed with Sophia Lamb. Even though, again, I think arguably both of them are quite wrong in their methodology. Yeah, but then that failed. The the plan of just debating her and then trying to change the thoughts of the people failed. There were still people that believed in Sophia. So then he's like, all right, well, I guess we can do this the not so proper way. We're gonna go ahead and make her disappear.
I'm ready. Daddy, are you taking me home too?
Surprised we haven't finished Leadhead Splicers yet. And then she's all done, and the turn-in's right here. Grab these. Let's see, it's 4:15. I want to try and leave here by 5, and we haven't even done one level yet. Okay, the plan might be actually then after this level, I'll stop, and then when I get back, we'll do another level or 2. I will probably be gone for like 2.5 hours. So if I leave here, probably 4:30 is when I'm gonna be. Maybe a little bit later. Maybe 4:45 is gonna be done with the level, or I leave my house by 5, be back by like 7:38. So we're gonna eat someone there. Let's say 8:30 is what we're gonna aim for me to come back and stream again. Also, yeah, we definitely want to research the big sister. Oh, hi. And the nice thing is that obviously they have a bunch of health, so it's very easy to. Oh well, I already maxed out her first thing, so we cannot continue researching her, unfortunately. What I was gonna say is that it's very easy to get a very, very high score of research on these guys because we're hitting them with so many different things. Should use the shotgun actually. That would be smart. With the other shit, so I'm gonna stand right here. Ow. Ow, really? I was spamming Q? I was spamming Q! This is so sad. I'm pretty sure she gets healed somewhat. But then she also despawns when you die as well. Then she will respawn after like 10 seconds. But I'm fairly certain she gets healed at least slightly. Might as well medkit then while we're waiting. It's not 10 seconds, it's like 15 seconds. Yeah, she's gonna spawn in like 2 seconds. One more. Yep. She's gonna probably spawn through there. Oh, really? She's not spawned yet. Okay, now she's spawned. Should have me? She is? No, actually, she doesn't get healed. At least not much. Woo! Yeah, obviously Big Sisters are, they're definitely more challenging than your average splicer, at the very least. I would say they are neither easier nor harder than Big Daddies in this game. Just because I think Big Daddies are a lot tankier, right? They have a lot more health, and they generally do a lot more damage. Like, their attacks do a nice little chunk of your health. But, Big Sister's obviously a lot harder to hit, and she's kind of nimble and, like, jumping around. So it can be hard to track her and be accurate with your shots. And then also, yeah, when she hits you with her melee, it does quite a lot of damage, and she'll, like, jump off the walls and stuff to try and get you with her melee. So, like, Big Daddies, their melee does a lot of damage, but it's easy to kind of bait them out to swing and miss. But her, it's a lot harder to kind of juke out her melee hits. I believe we've cleared everything down here. I could be wrong, but I think we got at least most of it. We for sure got all the little sisters, who's the most important thing. But obviously, if we could get, why are you not fed? Why are you unfired? That's not how you say that. Extinguished. Why were you getting extinguished? You're not in water. Like you are underwater, but you are not in water. Also, we are like, yeah, in like the underbelly of Rapture here, which is like we're underneath the main part of the city, which is kind of interesting as well. There are parts that I'm pretty sure are like more populated areas of Rapture that we will go to later, but just an interesting little note there. This, she was saying this is a shanty town, or was she saying that on the surface it was a shanty town? I honestly don't remember, but yeah, this is definitely not the nice bougie part of Rapture. Also, that path totally works. I didn't realize that. Okay, we're gonna do this over here, then we're gonna go ahead and gatherer's guard. That's the plan. So the whole reason that we went and researched that dude is so we can do this.
And slam right through that pile of junk blocking your way.
And we also have basically unlimited drill fuel here, so we might as well just start botting everybody. Dude, the drill slam is sick. Or the drill dash. It is just like a heavy dash attack. It is pretty nice. Pretty good. Yeah, I do like that. Just look shot just a little bit, so we're not max on money. That is a funny thing that you have to balance in this game, where it's like I can't have too much money, otherwise I'm not actually getting value out of my money. I think there's stuff in this elevator. We can't go up the elevator. Maybe it's oh no, there's up one more. Then yeah, we're basically just gonna clear out this whole hotel. And then yeah, it's interesting to see the difference right between this and like the apartments in BioShock 1, where like Tenenbaum and such lived.
Right now, but I can't seem to quit this grin. Dr. Lamb came to tell me that Ryan's finally gonna lock her up. It's gonna gut the believers, and I should feel the same. But Sophia remembered that I was barren, and she asked me to take care of her baby while she's gone. Baby Eleanor Lamb. Gorgeous, clever little girl. I have a child now, and it's gonna put the whole world all right.
Kind of interesting, ain't it? So yeah, so Ryan, like we heard, is like, okay, I'm done trying to do this the right way. I'm just gonna get rid of Sophia, so I'm gonna basically put her in prison. I'm gonna make her disappear. So then yeah, Sophia gives Eleanor to Gracie to take care of. So Gracie has a good stake. I think this dude's alive still. Yep. Yeah, the lights hotel flicker too. Hold on. Let's check out this area first. Get nothing much. I will take that. Thank you. We do have a flashlight too in this game, but it just automatically turns on. We can't just like manually turn on. No, Miss, you're alive. Or maybe not alive. Nope, no. Or one of these guys is alive. Oh, okay, that one just decided to move a little bit. Well, see, as you can see, just like plasmas in general are a lot cheaper in this game because they want you to use them. They're you're definitely encouraged to use pretty much all the tools that you have available to you. I'll use that. I'll pick it down. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm thinking of. I was like, somebody plays dead in this hallway. Well, see, I'm pretty sure if you stand on burning bodies, you take damage, which is what that was. Let's see you real quick. Okay.
The baby snatcher's headed up into the hotel, family. He wants me so he can get to Eleanor. Tin Daddy feels no guilt. Tin Daddy feels no pain. But we are the family, and we can teach him how.
Okay. Oh, maybe not. No, yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's 2. Ooh, there's another one. Well, do we do that? Yeah, it's just making me sick, bro. Normally it doesn't. Normally I'm okay with it, but I'm sick around. So our shotgun's maxed out, so we should absolutely be using that. I don't think there's a way to increase ammo capacity, like your spare ammo capacity in this game. Except for actually getting more total ammo, right? Or more ammo in the magazine, like this thing. Oh no, wait, this is till 24. Which I'm pretty sure it's the same amount that it was before, so check there, right? Okay, yep. Some road in there. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. It's a little difficult to tell with just the flashlight, because the game is slightly dark for me. So I'm pretty sure all I can see is flashlight. Hi. Hack you now. Look at that. I actually didn't remember that. Cause like, you're not super peeved to like, oh, I need to hack this thing immediately. The only time is like the rocket launcher guys. The tracking's pretty good, so they can definitely end up hurting quite a bit if you don't hack them fast. He's gone. Bro vanished. I do remember that one, but I also remember that. Yeah. Yeah, there's lots of things like that in this game where it's like the first time you play it, they get you. Like at least one or two of them will get you, where it's like you're not noticing it, right? But yeah, once you played it so many times like I have, it's just like, oh yeah. I already know what's happening. Do we get the chest upgrade now and just have the shotgun baller for the entire game? It's like, the clip size is nice here, and the heat upgrade is also nice, but it's not as, like, it's, so the difference is, right, this is literally just hitting them with Electro Bolt. It doesn't do the damage of Electro Bolt, but the stun is what you want from Electro Bolt anyways. Where this is the same thing, it doesn't do the initial damage of Incinerate, but it has the dot of Incinerate. The dot of Incinerate is okay, right? It's just the fire dot that's in this game. And it's okay, but really that initial burst with the dot is like, oh yeah, that's what makes it worth it. So just adding the dot is okay. Adding a stun on each shotgun shot is pretty nice. Obviously for most enemies we're one-tapping them, but for the bigger enemies, being able to stun them, and then just like they're stuck in place and just guaranteed headshots that are also gonna get stunned from. Pretty good. We're gonna do that.
Such a lifty monster. But I'm not
yeah, no, you're dead anyway, so.
I'll take my joy where I can.
Yeah, we've already maxed out the shotgun, and it's for good reason. The shotgun is absolutely baller. Hi. Oh, you know what? It might not be guaranteed, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Also, this is okay. I mean, fine, but it might not actually be guaranteed on the shot. But even then, even just like, even if it's 25% of your shots, I think that is still absolutely worth it. So I think that is the last upgrade for Leadheads, right? So Boost Hound is kind of whatever. We're gonna take this. Just making everything cheaper. So yeah, it's not bad. It's honestly not super important, but sorry, I'm holding on. I'm focusing on hacking. There we go.
Blood divides us, monster.
Take you. Thank you.
Makes us strangers. Thanks to Doctor.
I actually don't need like any of these. Like, I'll buy this. So I'm not maxed out on money.
All family now. One people, one cause. You can stop this heart bleed, this old body, but you cannot end the family.
Anything up here?
And as for you, Tid Daddy,
Is this just a hop across? Yeah. What's here?
Now, I'm a
So
monster,
fair.
but my piecemeal needle scam's an outright masterpiece. Some slob shacked up here buys a box of syringe parts from me for twice what it's worth. He assembles them in his rat hole, and I buy back the finished product for a dime against the dollar that I'll get from Ryan. Profit coming, profit going. Old Andy rambles on about the great chain. I got people shelling out to pull it for me.
So, like I said before, Sinclair is primarily a businessman. That's what he focuses on. Definitely a little on the morally gray side, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, I'm making a huge profit on like both ends, right? To this guy, and it's like, yeah, he is scamming him at least a little bit. It's like, you shouldn't be doing that. But it's also like, well, he is just kind of playing the capitalist game, right? The capitalism game. It's like, I don't. Should that be illegal, that what he's doing? No. But is it a super nice thing to do? Also no. I have maxed out on 50 cal, so I should be using it. There's a turret somewhere over here that I can hack. That's the other interesting thing. When they say, like, splicers are drug addicts, I always kind of assume they're talking about Adam, though, right? Yeah, right? Talking about Adam, not just, like, traditional drugs.
Times got hard, and all our old bigotries bubbled right back up. But Dr. Lamb showed us that down under the skin, down under the money, down under our very name, we are family.
I'll put you out your misery, bro. There you go. Oops. Wait, I don't really need any of this. Yeah, sure. Again, just so I'm not overcapped on it. There you are. I was like, I'm pretty sure the chart's somewhere near. Hold on, I need you to stop shooting me for a second. Nope. I don't really want you to kill my DW either. Hold on. There we go. A+, very cool. Again, we don't need the damage buff against them because we're probably just gonna hack every. Oop, shit, hold on. We're just gonna hack every single turret that we see, right? But there's where are you? Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna hack like every turret we see. There's not a point to get a damage buff, but getting that extra ammo for the occasional times that ours get blown up, it's kind of just nice. Free ammo. What?
Just never came home. I went by the bookstore, and all his books are gone too. I don't know what to do. Now I have to deal with that awful.
As you can see, the shotgun fucks. This guy's not as bad as like a Big Daddy, but he's not supposed to be easy either.
Bounces off the glass as I watch. I fold these paper effigies as secret badges for the faithful. The Morpho caterpillar doesn't spin a cocoon. It just grows armor on the inside before the change. It is us.
Gotta go in circles right now.
A butterfly is to support Dr. Lamb and the family. Before long, Rapture will split wide and take wing. Imago is coming.
Okay. I don't think I should use it, no? Okay. Let's see. I think I've cleared everything else down here, though, for the most part. I don't know why my brain's saying there's like a secret in here, but no, it's actually on the next level, I think. Yeah, I think it's the next level. Anything over here?
Gracie's room is just up ahead. Now, she's been sending all manner of unkindness your way, so I'm not particular as to how you take that key away from her, but she's old, and this grudge against you was based on a misunderstanding.
So, see, this is our first moral decision that we're going to be presented with here. Take you, you're my team now, thank you. So yeah, obviously we're about to confront Gracie, and we're gonna have the option of what we want to do with her. So we'll go ahead and see. Oh, that's not hard. Oh, that one.
And that's 100. What a snap. Give Sinclair a few bucks for a load of vials and needles. And evenings putting these syringes together while I listen to the radio. Sell them back to Sinclair twice the price. What a racket. A few pinpricks here and there is nothing to complain about. Gonna be back on top soon. Thank you, Mr. Sinclair. Sucker.
But now that makes it even more interesting, doesn't it? When they both think they're scamming each other. But Sinclair's almost definitely right? He knows how much he's selling the needles to him for, how much he's buying the needles from him for, and then how much he's selling it to him on the back end. But, they both think they're scamming each other, so it's like, well, I guess neither one is really in the right there. but neither one's necessarily in the wrong. They both, to their knowledge, are doing a bad thing. Only one of them is succeeding in it, I guess.
Because your kind has killing in its nature, and you because
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We'll take, power.
there's no
Bomber slots
way
in.
the family will let you stroll out
This is
alive like
Eleanor's
that.
room. Yeah, there's Teddy. See, she's doing somewhat advanced math already, especially for, what, 7? Yeah. Oh, there we go. I was like, pretty sure there's something.
I got in a fight with
secret.
a dog eater today. His name is Amir, and he was picking on a smaller boy. We called a truce when his nose went red, but Mum says I'm becoming a barbarian. So I said, Eleanor, eat
I
dog
need to get
now.
a Big Daddy plush, but
Barbarian.
I was like, something like this would be
And Mom said,
decent. Oh, shit.
Empty house, only an echo to my name, Eleanor.
Just gonna tell me that, this is back here.
I turned my back and someone took you. It happened so quick. I'm not even a half mama to you,
Yeah,
girl.
so Gracie was
Protect you.
protecting her, right? She had custody of her, basically.
Down like it knows
And
I'm a
then she
sheep.
turns her back for 1 minute, and then somebody yoinks her and turns into her little sister.
Mother Eleanor. Always trusted her with my secrets, but I lost you. What will the doctor think of me now?
It's interesting, ain't it? So obviously she also has a lot of guilt and is struggling with her failure, right? Since she wanted a daughter so bad, and then she got one that she was taking care of temporarily, and then somebody snatched her. So I think this decision that's coming up is so interesting, because it's like there is a lot of just like guilt and like misconceptions here that are causing Gracie to try and kill us. Like, obviously in the first game we're like, oh, it's a Big Daddy, it's kind of a mindless thinking machine, right? Mindless thinking machine, mindless killing machine, right? It's programmed to keep the little sisters and kill anybody that gets in their way, and that's what her interpretation is, right? And it's like, oh, this thing's coming to like get me, obviously I'm just gonna kill it, and I'm gonna believe Sophia. And she's also loyal to Sophia, right? So it's interesting. It's like, well, should you kill her based on all this? I don't think so. I don't think this, even if she tried to kill us, I think it is her preconceived notions, right? And somebody else kind of whispering in her ear what she should do. So we'll see what happens right now.
I know what you're here for. Go on, take it. I won't have you touching me. Dr. Lamb trusted me to care for her child. And I tried. But baby Eleanor disappeared. And then one day, I see her walking with you. Looking wrong. And when I tried to hold her, you knocked me down. Broke my jaw. So I'm ready, baby snatcher. Come on in and finish the job.
See, I think it is actually pretty interesting, isn't it? So it's like, oh no, she like kind of directly sees us as the enemy, because we obviously had Eleanor when she saw us, and we smacked her away, because that's what we do, right? We defend little sister. But yeah, she is also, like, she definitely has reason to kind of hate us, right? But she is also unarmed here, and there's no advantage to us killing her, right? And I don't
What are you doing?
even harbor, like,
Do what you always do.
even at like in the shoes of Subject Delta, I don't think he nor I harbor that much ill will towards Gracie, where it's just like mostly misunderstanding
Right there, son. Whatever you
and
do to Gracie,
kind of reasonable.
don't
Like,
forget
oh yeah,
why we're here.
obviously you would be like, yeah, you stole Eleanor, right? That's her thinking. So yeah, you totally can just kill her here, and there's, yeah, you can shoot her dead if you want to, but I'm not going to. I don't think there's much reason to here. It's mostly misunderstanding and honestly some justified anger on her end. So
To hell with you then. Go on.
You're a bigger man than I am, Chief. Maybe next time she'll think twice about pointing fingers before all the facts are in.
That's the other thing, right?
Let's be on our way. Eleanor's waiting.
That's the other thing, right? Is Big Daddy's with these mindless thinking machines,
You had me
right?
under a gun,
See?
yet you just walk away. No monster alive turns the other cheek. No monster does that. A thinking man does that.
See? Interesting, isn't it?
I know that Dr. Lamb is no liar, but she's got to be wrong about you. Doesn't seem right now, letting you walk into that bushwhack waiting outside. I can't call off the family, but I can whisper a bit and improve your odds. These whirlybirds are custom jobs by an old friend. I'm afraid this is all I can do for now.
Kind of interesting, ain't it? See how things turned out. Where it's like, oh yeah, wait a minute. Like, she obviously thought it was just, oh, a giant fucking brutish Big Daddy. Like, just, it's kill or be killed against this thing. And it's like, oh, you, like, made a moral decision there. That, whoa, hold on. Changes your perception of what Big Daddies can be, huh? Very interesting. Yeah, so she's like, well, I don't think there's, like, you can't be all bad if you had me, like, I tried to kill you and you had me at gunpoint and you just let me go. There's no way you're just this evil killing machine like she says that you are. So, basically as some repentance for, like, hey, I tried to kill you and maybe I shouldn't have done that actually, I'm gonna at least help you get out of here alive. Not necessarily gonna help you get Eleanor back, but I'm gonna not kill you. How about that? We're getting stuck. Ow. Oh, gotta do some research here. You want to use as many options as possible when we fight this dude, just so we get a whole bunch of points.
Survival of the fittest. That's the rule in the drop. The only rule. These numbskulls can't see the potential in leftover traces of sports boost, armored shell, tonics for increasing muscle mass and density. But I see the king of the jungle. First field trial of my new formula. Subject, heart weak, Leo. Right. Here goes.
So yeah, obviously that dude is kind of one of the people that started this. It seems to imply that he's probably the one that kind of started this trend of the brute splicers, right? Where he basically made his own cocktail of you have armored shell and sports boosts, right? These sports tonics and these like physical tonics that are supposed to make you stronger and more durable and stuff like that. And he mixed them all together and
Well,
turned into a
sir,
brute splicer.
I don't know what to call you now. You've done more than just spare my life. You've opened my eyes. I need to put a few questions to Dr. Lamb.
But he ain't that interesting. Choosing not to kill her, now it's like, huh. Yeah, there's no way you're just this evil kill machine. I guess we're gonna ask some questions. We're gonna start thinking for ourselves. We're not just blindly trust Sophia.
Your crocodile tears may poison her with doubt, but I am not so easy a mark.
And even Sophia's commentary, it's like, no, I know what you are. I know
Just
what
take
you've
that
done.
override key and slot it into the control box in the ticket booth there. That'll open the gates.
There's lots of interesting little things in this game. I think this game is a little neat game. And then yeah, now we have the genetic key, and we go to the next spot. Wow! Very cool. Yeah, I should probably go. Yeah, I'll probably end up going and then coming back. Yeah, I'll probably be back on stream like 8 to 8:30. Also, Sirens Alley, yeah. Yeah, probably 8 to 8:30, somewhere in there. Maybe 8, actually. Like 3 hours sounds about right. I'm gonna just... I should have... Yeah, Sirens Alley autosave, okay. Just so we don't have to recap the opening cutscene or anything like that. But yeah, I'll be back in a few hours. So if anybody's interested to come hang out again and come look at some more BioShock, I'll be back. So you guys have a good time for a few hours, and maybe I'll see you later.